This is Just Amazon on Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. We had a really nice bullish retest gap. Did not get much of a retest. Had a tiny little lower wick here and then three bearish candles in a row. And actually, I guess there's three more bearish candles in a row here and three more in a row here, and then to end the day also. So, but anyway, this was really the only retesting. Somehow it ran right up into this cyan uptrend channel. That was the symmetry channel I had drawn in the other day, and it didn't stop there. It just kept on going. About an hour and a half into the day, you could have seen a trend line starting to form on the 3300 call. You could connect some of these lows. On the 3200 put, you can connect some of these highs, and then obviously on the 5-minute, you could do the same with the lows. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So we ran up, and then kind of went sideways for a little bit here, put a little nice S curve. You could even back this up a little bit. No, I guess not. It doesn't really connect with anything else to the left. It cuts through this low. So if you had connected those lows, it would have been way down here and then didn't touch any other candles. So I like tightening up here. Gets really close to these lows, the lows here, and at any point here, you could have been buying this on the call. Didn't quite get down far enough. Tagged the lows here, actually almost here, but basically this is one of those days where it could have worked to just buy at a whole number and set your stop at the next whole number. So buy it at 5, stop at 4, buy at 6, stop at 5, buy at 7, stop at 6, and you just keep on doing that all day long, and then eventually it totally breaks out. This almost would have worked out as a nice trend channel. Didn't quite hit the highs. I guess if I do this, so buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. I guess you would have had to wait till you had these two connected. So buy here, sell here. Didn't quite get it. Buy here, sell here. Didn't quite get it. Buy here, sell here, and you missed that move. So I guess it just depends on what the strategy is and what your plan is to do it. When I saw this going sideways a little bit here, I looked to the left just to see, okay, what are we, oops, can't zoom out to it. What are we stopping at? Are we actually stopping at something? And so I noticed that we pulled back down to this level, which was really lining up with the high from yesterday. I did not look at the 3300 call yesterday. And then this high was running in, or this double top was kind of running into this high here, which was kind of the first little bit of retracement, double bottom here on the option, and then it reversed from there. So that's a strong reversal point or a rollover point on the option. This is going back to Friday. This was Tuesday, and then here we are on Wednesday. And then we just kept on pushing through this level, pushed through here, came back, retested, putting some really nice hammers on the option here, and then continued on up. So I was just looking for what are the confluence? What other values are we seeing? Just some similar prices come in where other people have traded it in other days, and what does that mean? And so, and then over here on the put, same thing, just connecting the highs. The highs connected really well through here, and then started to just run sideways a little bit. And this didn't necessarily mean that it was over. It just needed to rest a little bit more on the puts and couldn't go down as steep anymore. And obviously, so I tried to draw it kind of ending the line about the same point in time where the put started to not work anymore. One last dip into the 21 here, and that was your last chance to actually buy off of this line before it was gone. Kind of setting up to look like it's reversing. I don't know that volume increased so much. It was pretty average, or maybe a little higher than where the average would be. Yeah, came right back into the 21, which this was really the first tag of the 21 all day, and just took off. And by taking off, I mean, it just got a little steeper, and that was it, and would have been a great place to be getting out. Nice level at 3280. I don't think I looked left on this to see what is 3280 doing. Obviously, it's way up there. Probably would have been getting out at 3270 from this high. 3280, yeah, that goes back to, what day is that? Oh, that's the high on the last day last year. So it actually got above, this is a new high of the year. Didn't realize that. And a really nice flag here. So I'd love to see this continue. It got really steep compared to just the sideways action it's been doing. Clearly broke out of this channel. I don't think we'll get back down to this. We'll see if somehow this one comes into play. I may move it around a little bit if we're seeing some levels play out. Can get rid of some of these old lines down in here. Those shouldn't mean anything anymore. That shouldn't mean anything. Just kind of cleaning things up. So we really did bounce off of this level from this bigger triangle. I'm going to zoom out to the hourly. There we go. So we really did bounce off of this, a really nice double bottom there. If this continues to go sideways, which this is a great move, it can totally continue, it can break out. If it doesn't, we should be hitting our heads up in here, low 3300s and push back down. I don't know that it's going to stop, and I wouldn't necessarily get ahead of that. I would wait for some sort of reversal. So this one had a really nice flag and then broke out and then just rolled back down and did not continue any higher. So we're doing something where it's reversing, where you expect, so here's a nice bullish candle, here's the rest, and it should continue higher, rest after battle pattern, break out. It didn't. So look at each of these peaks and see what's happening. See what kind of bullish volume we have that doesn't continue. And so it was a hammer that broke down. But if we get something that looks similar to these peaks, then be cautious. Otherwise, yeah, look for this to break out and continue higher. I was trying to see where we had some other moves like this, where we had a decent gap up and then continued. I was thinking like this, we had a gap up, but we went sideways. We had a gap up here and continued up a little bit. We'll see if we get kind of a high wave candle like this over here, and if that means a reversal or just sideways. And even this, we're down in this low, bounced off it, came back down. We could do something like that here, which we haven't really done yet. Push up to it, roll back down, push back up, and see if we turn into a double top. We did a little bit of that here on back in October on the 12th and 13th. So we could have this kind of a thing happen, a double top there. I don't know, but this is the next area I'm looking at for any sort of resistance, 3310 area here. And if you want to draw that line, pause the video, there are the values, and I'll show this one again here. So I think I showed this one yesterday. But then you can get the same triangle I've got, not to say that it really means something or it's going to run into the line and immediately reverse or even follow the lines. They're just my lines and just what I'm watching. So we will see if it does anything to follow them. So yeah, it looked like much more of a calm day when you look at it in the 5 minute and look at it like this. It's like, oh, it went sideways. It kind of just started going up a little bit, and then it pushed a little faster going up. But when you zoom out and see what we've done and what this really means, this is pretty significant. So a lot of chop, downtrend channel, breakout, clear breakout. Really nice bullish retest gap. I like it. So we'll see what happens next. See if we get a little bit of an S curve and push up a little bit higher and see what that means for Amazon. Hope this helps. This is Just Amazon. Thanks.